Hey guys, boy Rick here back with another review. They're gonna be reviewing DB Lounge and Downey. I just love spending all my weekends there, but here is your unbiased review. Thank you.
Right, for club fairness, we're gonna give it a full point. Pretty transparent here. 20 bucks cover all night. Actually, I believe it's free before 10 or something like that. They also don't hold the line. I mean, you walk in, it's either empty or it's full, depending if you're there early or late, but it usually gets full point. No games here. Security gets a half a point. They do their job. They pat you down as they should. I wouldn't say they're too excessive. They do deal with a lot, and I'll explain it a little bit in this video. Can be a little strict. I've seen them not let people in who were supposedly wearing baggy pants, which they were not in my opinion. They call a manager and then they let them in, but half a point for security. The club bar gets a full point. I always thought they were reasonably priced. They have good deals. They have good consistency in their drinks. They do have a bunch of male bartenders, actually nothing but male bartenders. Surprised they haven't been hit with discrimination lawsuits in my opinion, but I mean, they do have female bottle girls, which I guess that makes sense, but full point for bar. Right, for club vibe, I'm gonna give it a 0. Obviously, this is all my opinion. It's opinion based, but I believe this is just not a good vibe. More often than not, people look like they're ready for a fight. You bumping into people like saying, excuse me, to get through. They won't let you in, then they want to call you out. Same thing with ladies. You're passing through. They think you're hitting on them. They get mad. You tell them, bro, not really. I'm just trying to get through. It's just not a good vibe, in my opinion. People be standing around sometimes outside just waiting for ladies, and ladies look mad about it, in my opinion. It's just a whole different thing. 0 for vibe, guys, on this end. Sorry. I recently went back to see if the vibe had changed a little, and you'll see on the next slide the timestamp, and no, not really. The vibe is just the same. In fact, it looked even emptier than it had been, in my opinion. It looked pretty empty for a Saturday night. It just seems like the vibe has died down, in my opinion, or at least at night. But again, people were not having the best time, as you could see there. I did a whole 360 walk around. There's your timestamp. But okay, so now this one is also my opinion, and I will try to explain why. So for the club safety, I'm gonna go ahead and have to give it a 0. In my opinion, of course, but there has not been a time here that I probably have not seen a fight. Of course, I'm partly exaggerating, but I got so many fights on footage. Security definitely has their work cut out for them here, in my opinion. You could just see them always running. You know what? They do their job, though. They're always stopping in right as they should, like right when they need to. Exactly why I advocate for pat-downs at clubs, because imagine all these altercations with alcohol and if there were no pat-downs, this would be not a good situation, but the security does their job. You know, again, more kudos to them. I would say I feel safe just because they pat us down and I'm not out there looking for trouble. But I did have a buddy get sucker punched here for no reason. He was fine. He said he barely felt it, but he has no idea what happened. Again, club safety, it varies, but the security guard here got, knocked down or pushed down for whatever reason. Look at all this crazy situation here. Again, I don't blame the club for this. They do their job, but I'm just saying it is what it is, in my opinion, of course. In fact, look at these posts here. This is when the club tries to change their patrons because of issues like this, which I don't blame them. Hopefully, all the best luck to them in the future, as I'm sure they probably have dealt with it based on these posts. But again, I'm gonna have to give it a 0 for club safety. Now for club music, I have to give it a full point. They do deliver what they promise. They got that Latin room, and they put a bunch of bangers every time. Good music. The hip-hop room always, or top 40 room always delivers as well. Good classics, good new hits. It's a full point for the music. Crowd attractiveness, I'm gonna give it a half a point. There can be some beautiful looking ladies in here and some good looking guys, in my opinion, but also there can be some less attractive people like myself, in my opinion, so half a point. Now the ratio, I'm sorry, but it has to be another 0, in my opinion. It can be completely off. It could be outnumbered, pretty significantly, in my opinion, as far as guys to ladies, more guys than ladies. Now for this category, I will say that back in the day, me and the homies used to have a great time meeting ladies here every other weekend, but I do feel that now that things have changed. I believe the ratio really hurts it here. The fact that there are so many more guys, in my opinion, than ladies for the most part, from what I could see. Ladies who will be approached here, in my opinion, you could see there's guys all over the corners here just waiting on you ladies as you guys stand. So obviously you ladies could pick up whoever you want, but the guys here look like sharks. It looks like just sharks around the water here, in my opinion. But for networking, I'm gonna give it a 0, in my opinion. For the most part here, it's Hispanic, Latino population. The majority of the patrons, Mexicans, Salvadorian. Also maybe like 10% African American. The club itself, it's beautiful. I've always thought it's been a nice looking club. It's very elegant looking. It's got beautiful decor. As the two rooms, like I said, the Latin and the hip hop, and they both have beautiful sound systems. But where the club is located sucks in my opinion. There's no other bars nearby that you could go to if you want to bar hop. Well, there are, but not as close as you would like. And you can mingle outside for a little bit, but it's only you and the same people from the club. There's no other people coming through from the other clubs here. Also, mess around, you will get a DUI here. There's a heavy police presence here, so don't do it. 0 overall in my opinion for the location. So there you have it, guys. Thank you for checking out my whole review. Don't forget to check out my other channels for more footage. Thank you, guys.
So as you can see, guys, the club scored a 4 out of 10 in my opinion on my scale. Obviously not the best score. This is as unbiased as I could be based on those factors that I highlighted. I feel like it started to change a lot when they started promoting stuff on the radio. It brought a different crowd. Again, this is all my opinion. They're obviously doing something right. They always post a full house, packed crowd.
Obviously, feel free to check them out and decide for yourselves.
Thank you guys. Next review coming soon.